A brooch is made with silver wire in the form of a circle with diameter 35 mm. So the diameter equal to 35 millimeter. So immediately I'm going to find the radius, because that's what we want. Radius will be diameter by 2, 35 by 2 millimeter. The wire is also used in making 5 diameters, which divide the circle into 10 equal sectors. Find the total wire required. Now let us see, where do we put the wire? First we have to put the wire along the circumference. So this is the circumference, and we put the wire along this circumference. Hence the length of the wire equal to circumference plus 5 diameters. Now where are the 5 diameters? This is 1 diameter, 1, then we have 2, 3, 4 and 5. Along all these yellow lines the silver wire is put, plus 5 diameter. Now we know the formula for circumference is 2 pi r plus 5 diameters. We put the values 2, 22 by 7. We know the r here is 35 by 2 plus 5 diameters, 5, and the diameter is 35 mm. Now we work this out. This works as 110 plus the 5 diameters work as 175. So the answer is 285 millimeter. So the total length of the silver wire required of silver wire is 285 millimeter. Now we have another part of the sum. Find the area of each sector of the brooch. We'll first highlight each sector. This is the sector of the brooch, and we have to find the area of this sector of the brooch. Now we already know that formula for area of sector equal to theta 360 pi r square. But what is the theta in this case? If you notice, in this entire brooch we have 10 sectors. So we have 10 angles. All angles, this is x, x, x. We have 10x. These are 10 angles, and we know 10x equal to 360. This full angle is 360. So in the beginning we have to write the angle, or the circle is divided into 10 equal sectors. Therefore each angle which we call theta equal to 360 full circle divided by 10, and that is 36. So in this case the theta is 36. So the central angle for this sector that we need to find is 36. So for theta I will put 36 over 360, the pi 22 over 7, and the r we already know, the diameter was given as 35, so the r was 35 by 2, and when you work this out you get 385 over 4 millimeter square. So area of each sector equal to 385 over 4 millimeter square. You could have done the sum in another way. You could have found the area of the circle and divide by 10, because the whole circle was divided into 10 sectors. So area of the circle divided by 10, which means pi r square divided by 10 would also give you area of each sector. It could also be done in this manner, and the answer would be the same. An umbrella has 8 ribs which are equally spaced. Assuming the umbrella to be a flat circle of radius 45 centimeters, find the area between the 2 consecutive ribs of the umbrella. Now this umbrella has got 8 ribs. Let's here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what we need to find is the area between these 2 ribs here, this area. Now this area we know is a sector, so we need to find area of sector. An area of sector formula, theta over 360 pi r square. The r is given as 45 centimeters, so we have theta 360. We know the pi 22 by 7, the r is 45, so 45 square. But we have to find theta. Now to find theta, we do just like what we did earlier. See how many angles do we have here. Here the number of angles are, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 angles. So the circle is divided into 8 sectors. Therefore, central angle of each sector, central angle for each sector will be 360, the full circle, divided by 8. So the theta in this case will be 360 divided by 8, and that will be 45. So here now I put 45 for theta. So this angle here is 45. So we put 45 for theta over 360 into 22 over 7 into 45 square, means 45 into 45. And on calculating this, you will get 158,125 over 126 centimeter square. That is the area between 2 consecutive ribs. You may write there area between 2 consecutive ribs is a sector. And area of sector is theta 360 pi r square. Oh, this is not the answer. This is not right. Actually, it is on calculation you will get 22275 over 28 centimeter square. A car has 2 wipers which do not overlap. Each wiper has a blade of 25 centimeters sweeping through an angle of 115 degrees. Find the total area cleaned at each sweep of the blades. So we have the wipers of the car. So see, this is one wiper, and they give us the length as 25 centimeter. So this length is 25 centimeter, and then we have yet another wiper also. See, another wiper having the same length of 25 centimeter, and these wipers, they move through an angle of 115. So they go here like this through an angle of 115. So this is the area they sweep. They sweep an area with the angle here theta is 115. this one, the other one also sweeps through an angle of 115. So this angle again is 115. So we can say the area swept by the wipers is OAB, which is a sector, or OCD. So we need to write this: area swept by the wipers is equal to area of sector, which is equal to area of OAB plus area of OCD. And since the areas are same, we can write here would be theta 360 pi r square plus theta 360 pi r square. Since they are same, we'll do 2 into theta over 360 pi r square. Now we can put the values. 2 into, we know the angle through which it sweeps is 115 over 360. The pi has to be taken 22 by 7, and the radius will be this, the length of the hand, that is 25 of the wiper, so that is 25 square. So this will be your answer. And when you work this out, you will get 158,125 over 126 centimeter square. This is the entire area swept by this wiper and plus the second wiper. Both of them together sweep 2 sectors. To warn ships for underwater rocks, a lighthouse spreads a red colored light over a sector of angle 80 degrees to a distance of 16.5 kilometer. Find the area of the sea which the ships are warned. So here is the lighthouse, and the lighthouse sends light, a beam of light, which is 16.5 kilometer long, and this beam of light spreads through an angle of 80 degrees. So this angle is 80 degrees. So I think we need to make our lighthouse a little longer. So it spreads along this entire region. So we call the region OAB. And if you see, OAB is a sector. So for this we need to write the light from the lighthouse spreads over an area OAB. So area of OAB, which is a sector, formula will be theta 360 pi r square. So for this sector, the theta, the central angle is 80, which they have given us, and the radius here is 16.5. The radius 16.5 kilometer. So we need to put these values: 80 over 360. The pi is 3.14, and the r is 16.5 square. And we need to work this. Let's write it out further up here. So 360, 3.14, 16.5 into 16.5. So this is the entire area where the ships are warned, this entire area. And the answer on working out will be 189.972 kilometer square. So you could write the answer. Find the area. So the area of the sea over which the ships are warned are 189.97 kilometer square. So this was the sector actually, and this angle through which it moves is 80 degrees, and the radius, this was r, is 16.5. This also was here, this was r, 16.5 kilometer. A round table cover has 6 equal designs as shown in the figure. If the radius of the cover is 28 centimeters, find the cost of making the design at a rate of 0.35 per centimeter square. So first the designs are in this area. This is where we got to find this area where the designs are made, and then multiplied by the rate. Now in order to find this yellow area, we'll first find the area of this circle. I think I put it in red, of this entire circle. So the first step, we'll find the area of the circle. And you know area of the circle is pi r square. The radius is given as 28. So area will be 22 by 7, and the r is 28 square. So this is area of circle. So we were to work this 22 over 7, 28 into 28. We'll cancel this out. This becomes 4. So here we get 22 into 4 into 28. So that is 2464 centimeter square, area of the circle. From this area of the circle, we are going to subtract the area of this hexagon. So our next step is, step 2 is to find area of hexagon. Now this hexagon can be considered to be made up of 6 equilateral triangles. I have here 1 triangle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So area of hexagon is equal to area of 6 triangles. So the next step is to show that these triangles are equilateral. So now we need to find the area of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 triangles. So area of hexagon equal to area of 6 triangles. So let us take up one triangle, say OAB. So in triangle OAB, 2 sides are equal. OB equal to OA because they are radii, and because they are equal, these angles also will be equal. So I will put this as x and x. So here now we write OAB, we have OA equal to OB because they are radii of the same circle, and if because they are equal, we write angle A equal to angle B equal to x, angles opposite equal side. But before that, we need to do yet something else. See the central angle. This entire angle 360 is divided by 6 angles. This is x, x, or we put theta, theta. There are 6 angles here. So here we have to write that the circle is divided into 6 angles. Therefore, each angle equal to 360 by 6, which means it is 60 degrees. So when we go back to the triangle, triangle OAB, we have 3 angles equal to 180. So the central angle we know is 60, then we have x and x. So we'll have 2x equal to 120, and the x, or the x in this case we put it as theta. So we just rub this out, we put the angles as theta. So this would be theta, theta, 2 theta. So theta equal to 60. So therefore OAB is an equilateral triangle. All the angles are 60. So OAB is equilateral. This is what we need to prove. So now when we want to find the area of 6 equilateral triangles, will be 6 into area of one equilateral triangle, side square, which is 6 into root 3 by 4, and the side here we know is 28, which is given as the radius, so this 28 square. So here we'll find the area of the hexagon. So area of hexagon is 6 equilateral triangles, root 3 by 4 side square. 6 into root 3 by 4, 28 square. So 28 into 28. You cancel this up, you get 7. So that is 1176 root 3 centimeter square. But they've given us a value of root 3 as 1.7. So 1.7 is root 3. So area of the hexagon is 1999.2 centimeter square. So the area of design, as we have seen, is area of circle minus area of hexagon. The area of circle we found as 2464, and of the hexagon 1999.2. So area of design equals to 464.8. Now we need to find the cost of painting, cost of making the design. And the cost of making the design will be rate into area of design. The rate was given to us as 0.35, and the area we just found of the design as 464.8. And on working this, we get 162.68 rupees. This is the cost of making the design. Tick the right answer. The area of the area of a sector of angle P in degrees of circle with radius r. So we have theta is P degrees and the r is r. And we know formula for area of sector, theta over 360 into pi r square. The theta is P 360 pi and the r square. But if you notice, nowhere this answer is given. So what we are going to do, we will multiply the numerator and denominator by 2. So we will get now P 2 pi r square over 360 into 2, 720. So this is the right option. Actually, when you cancel this 1 and you make 360, you get that theta over 360 2 pi r square. But you need not do this. This is the right option.